So I made a video talking about the breaking news that Spider-Man is back in the MCU. At the time, when we got the news, they said it was for one more film. They were gonna wrap up the trilogy. As it turns out, like 45 minutes goes by and the news is updated to reflect what the new status quo is. Spider-Man is staying for a little bit longer. And as always, thank you guys for watching. If you guys like the content, like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Okay, so details keep on being discovered due to different quotes from Sony, from Kevin Feige, and various other people involved. What has been uncovered is the fact that yes, they will wrap up the trilogy for Spider-Man in the MCU, but that's not the end of it. On top of this, Tom Holland's Spider-Man has another appearance attached to appear somewhere in the MCU. Now what they don't say is if this is before his Spider-Man film or after that Spider-Man film, but just by using logic, I think you can assume that his appearance is going to be related to somehow after his solo film, because there's really nowhere you can fit him into Black Widow or the Eternals, and Black Widow's done shooting and the Eternals wouldn't involve Spider-Man at all. So just by using common sense, I think you start to understand that it's probably within a year or two after his appearance in the next Spider-Man film. Now, along with this news, you know, it makes you really think on what the reasoning here is, because if they're wrapping up his trilogy with the next film, doesn't that mean his story is kind of going to be complete? So it'll be a little weird if he appears somewhere else and then he's gone for good, right? Like, I hope that makes sense. But you know, we didn't even think we would be back here due to the studio conflict and the warfare between the two. So now that we're at it, maybe this is just like a door that's being left open, and Marvel Studios can be like, well, okay, we'll use them, we won't, you know, who knows which way this is gonna go. But to me, this is great news. You know, like, yes, it's one more film. Okay, they're gonna wrap up the trilogy, but another appearance is great. Maybe they'll save it for a couple years and put him into an Avengers film, and you know, who knows what else they could do with him. And then due to the reception, they could go back to the negotiations, and that's really, I think, the hope here. So I'm really excited. Clearly I'm still kind of buzzing from this because it's big news, and I'm just excited we're gonna get more of this Spider-Man. So you guys, let me know how you feel about this, and where do you think he's gonna appear? What MCU film? Do you think it's gonna be something like out of left field, or do you think they're like, yeah, we're just gonna like let you sit on that and then use them in an Avengers film when an Avengers film happens, or the new Avengers? You get what I'm saying.